Unshakable. I wasn't planning on speaking, so this will be a little different. I'm just going to share a brief story that I heard, a powerful story that impacted me. And the story is about Shmuel Birnbaum. So Shmuel Birnbaum was a famous Rosh Yeshiva of, I believe, the Mir Yeshiva. And he learned, I believe, in Poland, in the Mir in Poland. And it was a time of great deprivation, that the students were very poor, the yeshiva was poor, they didn't have that many svarim, and they had one set, I believe, of a sefer, a book called the Kitsos HaChoshen, which is, in the yeshiva world, is something that's, they talk about the Kitsos, the holy Kitsos. It's considered a very, very respected work. And so it was so highly sought after by the students that you were not allowed to take it off the shelf and bring it to your shtenus. You had to, the rule of the yeshiva, you had to leave it on the svarim shrine, it's the shelf, and you had to open it up, read it there, and then put it right back, because other people wanted it. But there was one student in the yeshiva who had his own personal kitsos, an unheard of luxury, and that was of Shmuel Birnbaum. What was the backstory? How did he have his own kitsos? Because his mother, she had an article of clothing that was extra, she didn't need it, and she sold this article of clothing in order so that her son should have a kitsos. And so somebody went over to Shmuel Birnbaum and they said, Rosh Yeshiva, maybe it's the Mesiras Nefesh, which is literally translated as giving over your soul, making a supreme sacrifice. Maybe it was the Mesiras Nefesh of your mother. And that's the chus you became when you became the Rosh Yeshiva. So he looked at the guy and says, you call that Mesiras Nefesh? For a material, an article of clothing to get the kitsos? In his mind and the mind of his mother, it wasn't even a shaila, as they say. It wasn't even a discussion about whether should I give this article of clothing. She felt she didn't need it. In order to get a kitsos, something so holy, something so special. And it just struck me how, Moshe Feinstein said that some people when they raise their kids, they would say, Shever Tzayni Yid. It's difficult to be a Jew. But the approach that we want to give our family is not that Shever Tzayni Yid, it's difficult. Not that it's Mesiras Nefesh, but it's an opportunity, that it's a privilege, that it's a zechus, that it's something that we're happy to do. And I think this is something very important for us to think about, that when we do a mitzvah, when we show up to Minyan, we shouldn't feel like, I have to go to Minyan, I have to learn. So that I'm able to go to Minyan, that I have the help, that I have the freedom, that I have the security, that I'm able to daven, that I'm able to learn, that I'm able to give tzedakah. These are something that's so special, and that we're so blessed to have that opportunity.